Hello and welcome to another episode of today's GK, beginning with the practice question of the last segment. Bachpan Bachao Andolan was started by, the correct answer from the given option is of course Kailash Satyarthi. Nobel laureate and crusader for the rights of children, Kailash Satyarthi is headed to the 5th Global Conference on the Elimination of Child Labour. It is being organized by the International Labour Organization. In 2014, Kailash Satyarthi was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize jointly with Malala Yousafzai for their contribution towards child education. Bachpan Bachao Andolan is India's largest movement campaigning for the rights of the children, and it was started in the year 1980 by Nobel laureate Kailash Satyarthi. Which of the following religious communities are defined as minorities in India? Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Jains. The correct answer is all of them. D is the correct answer. A public interest litigation under the consideration of the Supreme Court of India challenges the power of the centre to notify minority communities at the national level. Section 2, Clause F of the National Commission for Minority Educational Institutions says, minority for the purpose of this Act means a community notified as such by the central government. In 1993, the first statutory National Commission was set up, and 5 religious communities, the Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, and Zoroastrians were notified as a minority community. In 2014, Jains were also notified as minority community. The nodal ministry of the Ujjwala scheme is Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. In the last financial year, 90 lakh beneficiaries of the government's flagship welfare scheme, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, did not refill their cylinders. This was revealed in reply to RTI application. The scheme was originally launched on May 1, 2016 in Balia, Uttar Pradesh by the Prime Minister with the target of releasing 8 crore connections by March 2020. So far, over 9 crore connections under the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana has been released. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana 2.0 was launched in the financial year 2021-2022, making a provision for release of additional 1 crore connections. The nodal ministry for this scheme is Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. Consider the following statements regarding cotton. It's a kharif crop which requires 6 to 8 months to mature. It is a drought-resistant crop ideal for arid climates. As we have to select the correct statement or statements, both are correct. C is the correct answer. With cotton prices breaching the rupees 1 lakh per candy mark, the entire textile value chain is in the throes of a grim financial crisis. Cotton is an important fiber and cash crop which plays a dominant role in the industrial and agricultural economy of India. Cotton is a kharif crop which requires 6 to 8 months to mature. It's a drought-resistant crop ideal for arid climates. The first Law Commission of India established under which of the following, who of the following during the British Raj? The correct answer is Lord Macaulay. The Law Commission of India is a non-statutory body which is constituted by the Government of India from time to time. The Law Commission of Independent India was established in 1955 for a 3-year term. Since then, 21 more law commissions have been established. The first Law Commission was established during the British Raj era in 1834 by the Charter Act of 1833, remember this very well, and was chaired by Lord Macaulay. It works as an advisory body to the Ministry of Law and Justice. Which of the following countries have a border with Oman? Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. The correct answer is Yemen and Saudi Arabia. That is option A. The Commerce Minister recently said that India may consider negotiating a preferential trade agreement with Oman. Oman is a country occupying the southeastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula at the confluence of the Persian Gulf and Arabian Sea. Oman is bounded to the southwest by Yemen, to the south and east by Arabian Sea, to the north by the Gulf of Oman, to the northwest by the UAE, and to the west by Saudi Arabia. Which of the following can be impact of inflation? It reduces people's purchasing power, reduces overall demand, it harms savers and help borrowers, it worsens the exchange rate. We have covered this in our in news segment, so do go watch it. You will be able to answer this question. D is the correct answer. Inflation in April is at its highest in the last 8 years and almost twice the RBI's target. In the short term, inflation creates winners and losers, but in the eventual analysis, everyone suffers if it stays persistently high. Some of its likely impacts are: it reduces people's purchasing power, reduces overall demand, harms savers, helps borrowers, helps the government meet debt obligation, worsens the exchange rate. Consider the following statements. Anemia is a condition that is marked by low levels of hemoglobin in the blood. Anemia Mukt Bharat strategy had laid down the target of 3% reduction in anemia per year between 2018 and 2024. We have to select the correct answer. First is correct, second statement is not. Only the first is correct. Okay, A is the correct option. And an increasing number of people across all population groups being affected by anemia, which has been said by National Family Health Survey 5. It includes children below the 5 years of age, adolescent girls and boys, pregnant women. Anemia is a condition that is marked by low levels of hemoglobin in the blood. It is a blow to the Anemia Mukt Bharat strategy. It laid down the target of 3% reduction in prevalence of anemia per year among children, adolescents, and women in the 20 to 49 age group between the years 2018 to 2022. The term of office of the Chief Election Commissioner is, the correct answer is, 6 years or until 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. Rajiv Kumar appointed as the next Chief Election Commissioner to take charge on May 15th. He will take charge from CEC Sushil Chandra, who is due to retire. Article 324 says Selection Commission shall consist of a CEC and such members of other commissioners as the President may determine. Who determines? President. President appoints the CEC and the ECs, and they hold office for a term of 6 years or until they attain the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. Consider the following statements about National Disaster Management Authority. It's a statutory body. It is headed by the Prime Minister of India. We have to select the correct statement or statements. Both are correct. C is the correct answer. National Disaster Management Authority organized one-day consultative workshop on forest fire management in India. On 23rd December 2005, the Government of India enacted the Disaster Management Act. The Act envisaged the creation of NDMA. It's headed by the Prime Minister and it is the apex body for disaster management in India. If the office of the President falls vacant by reason of death, then what happens? Vice President acts as the President until a new President is elected. So, President of India pays homage to Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed on his birth anniversary. Article 65 says when a vacancy occurs in the office of the President due to his resignation, removal or death, the Vice President acts as the President until a new President is elected. Elections should be conducted within 6 months from the date of such vacancy. That has been laid down by Article 62. Moving on to the practice question, which of the following are not compulsory provisions under 74th Amendment Act? Reservation of seats for women, providing reservation for backward classes, giving financial powers in relation to taxes. So, we have to select the correct answer. That's it for today. Tomorrow we shall meet again with another segment. Until then, stay updated and thank you so much for watching.